Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and germs, wherever you are on this mud ball we call Earth in the friggin' COVID age. Yay. Anyway, I'm in the Outremont sector of the city, or if you're really more Anglo than me, you're going to say Outremont, on La Joie and I think Bloomfield? Where's your sign there? Where's the sign? There's the sign, right there. Well, I guess that was just about to happen anyway, that the battery just died because I've had the camera in the pocket of my jacket, which is not really sealed off from the cold. And if you know anything about electrics, well, you know, then you'll know that electricity and cold, or I should say very cold, do not go well together. And I'm a little bit upset right now because I wanted to do this walking video primarily all of Fairmount Street. Kind of fitting actually, considering now that I think of it, I posted a video yesterday of a 78 or 79 Ford Fairmount that I filmed in December, and but also I wanted to do a walking video on Fairmount because I was going to go to Fairmount Bagel and get me bagels, because I didn't realize until recently that in Hochelaga, my grocery store, only has those palm bagels, which they're not very good, frankly. They're adequate and that's it, but they're not the real Fairmount bagel or Saint Viateur bagel, you know what I mean? So anyway, what happened is yeah, I don't know how the hell I did this, but I somehow overshot my walk completely. I planned it. I took the 51 from Métro Laurier. I got off at Côte Sainte-Catherine a little bit after Laurier, and I looked on the map on Google. And I don't know what the hell happened. I walked totally right by Fairmount. So now I'm like, I don't feel like starting over again. I figured I walked this far, I might as well start doing a video here. And then I'll later go to Fairmount, or I should say maybe Saint Viateur, because Saint Viateur I think is the next block. I'll go to Saint Viateur because for me, frankly, Saint Viateur or Fairmount Bagel, I'm not a bagel connoisseur. I think whichever one is good enough. You know what I mean? For a guy who never buys bagels from the store. You know, and anyway, yeah, I'm a little bit winded right now. That's pretty nice, eh? Nice and clean. Anyway, so the last time I did a walking video around here was on Bernard, which is a block down. And if you're not familiar with this city, one of the very interesting aspects, well, for me anyway, about this part of the city, Outremont, is that it's, as you might have noticed, there's a lot of folks who are Hasidic Jews, you know, and I find that very interesting because they're maintaining a tradition that goes back, I don't know how many, probably hundreds of years, I guess, you know, with the clothing and all that. And again, me, I'm into tradition, you know. I'm in of a belief that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Look at this. We just saw Suburban. Here's another one. And then you got the old money, the old French Quebecois money. And then you got some Anglos and whoever else mixed in there, you know. But right now, actually, we're walking towards the Mile End district. We're walking towards Park Avenue, Avenue du Parc. And of course, if you know me, I had a coffee on the way, so now I gotta really, you know, empty the bladder. You know. Let's see, where are we at now? So I guess, in other words, probably to a lot of people, I would be considered an outsider right here, right? But don't worry about it. Me, you know, I hate it and I love everybody equally. Hey, look at that, Kevin. That one's for you, buddy. Miss, just like your last name, Zurashi. Yes, sir. But you know what I love the most about any old parts of the city, whether it be here or where, you know what this area has in common with where I live? It's the age. It's the age of the buildings and the streets. I love that. All the different architecture and designs. And you got a building here with no balconies. See, you notice stuff like that, you know. I love, it just sucks that you look at all these cars are so freaking colorless and cheap and boring. God, you imagine back in the day you had Oldsmobile 98s around here, and you had Cadillacs and Buick Roadmasters and Electras and Pontiac Parisiennes and so forth and so forth, and it's all gone. It's just all these generic cars, bubblegum cars, you know. So it's too bad. It's a damn shame about it. Hey, look at this. Me was saying there's no old cars. Look, an old GMC Safari. Wow. Wow, what are you honking at? Look at this. Oh, this one is actually from BC. That's why it exists. It's from British Columbia because cars don't rust over there. Look at that. She's in good shape. Dirty as hell, though. Which is funny because I saw one of these recently with my friend Ed, who you've seen maybe a video of riding around in his 96 Chevy Astro, which is the Chevy equivalent to that. Man, that thing is in great shape. The paint looks good. Right on. You know? I would actually have made a video of it if it was clean, but it's all dirty, so. La prochaine fois. So, we're going to come down here, and I don't know what this street is. We're going to go south. I didn't mention, but we're walking eastwardly now, and luckily the wind's not too bad here, because when I got out of the metro at Laurier there, oh man, there was quite a bit of wind there, and I'm like, oh, I thought to myself, I hope that does not interfere with what I'm doing, you know? But I gotta admit, you know me, I'm transparent like glass, you know, it's very rare I've ever filmed any walking videos around here, and I feel an awkwardness, because unfortunately, you know, how should I say this? The Jews, of course, have been persecuted for like forever, it seems, and then of course you got those fucking Nazi bastards, what they did in WW2, and to other people even, not just the Jews. I tried to eradicate them from the planet, which is absolutely just the most ludicrous and horrible thing man has ever done. And here I come in, this big white guy, this part Irish Quebecois there, Montreal are born and raised. They might not have looked at that too kindly with what I'm doing, but nobody's ever said anything, so that's because A, I have a face you don't fuck with, and B, you know, I'm a tall guy, so. Did I check the sign? I didn't even check the street sign. This is a nice color on this Camry. A great car, but again, when it comes to looks, kind of funny the way the Ford Taurus actually kind of looks like that. Oh man, speaking of beautiful colors, look at this. What do we have here? Something interesting for a change. And clean. It's brand new. I think it's a Honda Accord. Yeah, that's a Honda Accord. I can't believe that's a Honda Accord. Man, I'm 40. I just turned 45, you know, and that it's like I look at this and I'm like, what is it? It looks like an Audi. It looks like a Lincoln. It looks like a BMW. That's a Honda Accord. That's pretty funny. It's pretty interesting. It's not a bad looking car, it's just, it's not for me what I would consider to be an iconic Honda Accord. There are certain cars that have been made for so many decades, you know, some of them are icons, you know, like the Mustang is an icon in certain years, or most years for that matter. And then you have the 57 Chevy, the certain Chevy Impalas, Caprices, you know, things like that. But the Honda Accord for me is the iconic models were pretty much 86 to like 93, you know? So but that's a car guy talking. I'm a serious car guy. You look at all the facets of automotive history and design, and that's what it's all about, you know. It's the beauty of it all, what people remember. I mean, those Honda Accords, you know how many of those cars I rode in? Oh, look at this, look at that. Here, that one's for you, Julian. Ah, too bad you didn't turn this way. Old Volvo. Yeah, I didn't even know until recently they still made those. I thought they would like stop making those like 20 years ago. Bon, now we must be at Saint-Viateur. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move along here on Saint-Viateur. I think it's Saint-Viateur. I hope it's Saint-Viateur. And get some bagels. And then I'm going to juggle having a... Oh, well, you want some blinds? I'm blind, for Christ's sake. Anyway, so I'm going to get some bagels and I'll finish the walk with one hand there. The other hand holding the bagels. Look at this, see? Sign of the times. What a wonderful time we're living in, eh? And now here in Quebec today, what are we today, the 8th? Oh, jeez, how could I forget to not mention? To any of my family who sees this, who is close to my old man, I'm sorry to say it's been 15 years today, the 8th of January, that he died. Died of pneumonia, unfortunately. Now there's Bernard. So yeah, it's but at least it's been so beautiful lately. I forgot to mention how amazing the weather has been. I mean, the past 3 days, incredible. Low wind, not freezing cold. Like seriously, like right now it's like -5. Yesterday it was like -3 or 2. The day before, same thing. On average, it's usually -15 this month. It is just absolutely fantastic. And I'm just tickled pig because, no joke, for like 2.5 months, we had like maybe 1 day in a week where it was sunny, never 2 or 3. It was like a freaking curse, for crying out loud. So I'm just thrilled about that. It's just fantastic. And anyway, we're just going to keep moving along. I also got to find a place to take a squirt, like I mentioned. Now we're almost at Avenue du Parc, but I like better saying Park Avenue. And yeah, it's just fantastic. But yeah, my dad, it's funny, he died oddly enough on the 8th of January, like I said, which is the date today, 2021. And Elvis's birthday was the 8th of January. But of course, Elvis died on August 16th, 1977, at 44 years of age. And I just turned 45. Now I'm going to turn the camera on me so that I'm not filming you gentlemen. Because again, I'm a very respectful person. I don't like to step on any toes. I think we're all going through enough bullshit. You know. This place smells great. Look at that. Boulangerie Chesky. I guess that's the person's name probably, I would imagine. Look at this fucking shit. This is what the city's come to, man. Nobody fucking cares. Look at this. They're going to say, oh no, it's beautiful, it's art. That's fucking bullshit. That's graffiti. That's fucking vandalism, okay? You don't like what I say, don't fucking watch my videos. You got a problem with that. Get a fucking life, man. Get a hobby. Paint on canvas. Get commissioned to go paint a mural somewhere. Unbelievable. And you know, I actually kind of hate the fact that I'm even showing that, for that matter. Oh, God, wait. The city fucking slaves me. And I know I'm not the only one, you know? If it's not the fucking scrap, then it's something else. The graffiti. It's ironic, actually, the scrap goes by the graffiti. Both things that drive me fucking crazy. Ludicrous. You know, like, I'll be a nice guy and everything, but there's a limit to everything, seriously. Really. You know, there's only so much crap you can put up with in life. And you younger people, what the hell do you guys know? You know, you're like half my age, if not more. You don't know what it was like in the good old days. You talk to anybody around my age or older, they'll tell you Montreal used to be an amazing city. It used to be a beautiful city, and it's gone downhill, man. I thank God I still have my beautiful old buildings and streets to film and immortalize and talk about. Like right here, the Rialto, for example, where I saw my Uncle Steve, his friend John Oriadis, his band, his tribute to the Beatles band called Replay. They played here once. I went to see the show. It was outstanding. It was an incredible show. And this building is a testament to not just a beautiful architecture, but in Montreal, but as well as, of course, you know, all the people, of course, who entertained there. And look at this beautiful old vintage bike here. All right, well, I vented. I made my peace on that. And I've done a few walking videos on this street, but I can't seem to remember many that I've done where it was sunny like this, actually. You know? Oh man, I really gotta go fucking drain the vein though. Sorry if this offends you, but you know, I do mention that usually in my videos. You know? But you know, days like this where it's cold, I was thinking before I started watching this, thinking I was going towards Fairmont, but I way past it. I blew my overshot. Look at this. Not a bad looking failure though, the Dodge Dart. I was thinking about, like, you know, on days like this, as long as you keep moving, it's decent, it's warm, you can put up with, well, you stay warm, it's fine, you know. But don't look at me like that, for Christ's sake. I'm doing a vlog, for Christ's sake. Did you see that look she gave me? Oh, yeah. Zurabis! Anyway, what was I talking about? Damn it! I forgot, I lost my train of thought now. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking about before I started recording, thinking I was going to, boy, I'm looking at a lot of empty businesses, though, here. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I was talking about, yeah, a lot of empty storefronts, a lot of them. Oof. Isn't there an N missing in here? Anyway, what I was saying is that I think we forget easily in the winter that in the summer, although summer is awesome, most people like summer, a lot of people don't like heat, and quite frankly, the more you move around the summer, the more you sweat, and that's not pleasant, is it? Think about that. Like, seriously, like, I'll walk around, I'm like, you know, like, I don't even, like, I walk around, you know, and I'm like, man, a lot of times I'm like, I know all the time, I stay out of the sun when it's so hot, when you're in a heat wave, because, well, I had a melanoma on my head last year, or the year before, no, last year. Sorry, the year before. And I don't want that to happen again, but it's not just that. It's because when you're in the sun, you're just cooking, man. You're cooking away. Look at this, all these empty storefronts. Holy mackerel. Hey, yoy, this is not kosher. I don't know how else to say it. Jesus Christ. Another advantage to being a YouTuber, I don't really have to worry about running out of funds, but then again, if this shit really hits the fan, you think fucking companies are gonna have any money to spend on advertising if they're all out of business? Oof, perish the thought. Perish the thought. Boy, am I at Civieta yet? Am I at Fairmount? Jesus Christ almighty. Look at this disgustingness. Ay, yoy. Ooh, I like this building here. I like that red there. It looks like it was just repainted. Look at all these places. They're gated off. That's exactly where I would have gone to take a leak. Oh yeah, the Y. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. What's all that? This can't be open, right? You know what YMCA stands for? The Youth Men's Club of America. Like that with the Montreal symbol. That's a nice touch. Alright, I gotta stop this here, and I really gotta go. I gotta go do my thing now, or else I'm gonna explode. So I just want to see where the hell we are here. Probably at St. Viator, I hope. I hope. Perfect. Okay. Wow, BMW and Mercedes and Audi. Hey, eat your heart out. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Well, I was able to do my thing. But yeah, this right here is pretty disappointing. Unfortunately, there's a lineup. And I'm not lining up to get bagels. I like bagels. I mean, I get them all the time from Timmy's or whatever, but I don't really see the point in it. You know, I'm just like, they're bagels. I'm not, you know, it's not like I'm lining up to get a, I don't know, I'm not a big consumer. I can't think of anything. But look, there's like 8 people there. Forget about it. I'm not, forget about it. Forget about it. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up soon because I'm getting tired of this now. So, hey, look at that. Now we're talking. You know, when these came out, I actually wasn't very crazy about them. It's a good-looking SUV. I would like to have a somebody tell me a reliability report with these.
Like someone in a car.
Because it's a Chrysler product. It wouldn't kill you to slow down and stop, you know. Fucking people. Nobody gives a shit, man. You know? Don't people realize if we don't have laws, it's anarchy? You know how many people in my area where I live, they would love that. Look, those fucking birds are still circling and circling and circling. Why are they doing that? Look, 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 look. See that? They're just circling over the intersection. They're waiting for droppings. Well, whatever. At least I got to do this video. I'm still thinking about that. Also, I'm still thinking about that GMC Safari that we saw there. That silver over burgundy. So, how many businesses, not surprisingly, they're not doing badly here, it seems, because this has always been kind of a trendy street, you know. Well, anyway, let's talk about the fact that we're going in a curfew starting tomorrow night in Quebec, and that nobody's allowed out unless it's an emergency or for work after 8 p.m., between 8 p.m. and 5. I gotta tell you something right now, okay? First of all, I don't agree that with the closing of dining rooms and restaurants, okay? That's a whole other story. I don't even want to go there. That's just my opinion. But even more annoying than that is all the businesses closed that are not essential. Okay, let me tell you something. I heard recently, last month, I think, or the month before, they said that there was a study that showed that nobody caught the fucking coronavirus transmitted to people in stores. No, it's in homes, people's homes, for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on now. Interesting folk art. Anyway, wow, that's a busy pole, eh? Look at this shit box. Well, I guess I'm going to finish this at St. Laurent Street, St. Lawrence there. Like I did another walking video once, I think, on Bernard. And I'm not even showing you what the cross streets are anymore, am I? Well, I might as well show you now. Probably shouldn't anyway, because just using the motor on this camera is draining the battery. Oh, Esplanade, yeah. Or as a real English would say, Esplanade. Where I used to work on the corner of Esplanade and where did I work? Esplanade and Cremazy. Colorless cars. Oh yeah, you know what? I did do a walking video here. I thought it looked familiar. Oh shit. Oh, same type of video, different season, eh? I guess. When did I do the other one? In the fall, I think. I believe so. I don't know. I'm got a hankering for some chicken tonight. Maybe I'll go see the Colonel. Yes, sir. Well, anyway, I'm finishing this right here because again, it's very cold, it's bad for the battery. The other one, I'm not sure how much juice has in it at all. It did die just because, look at this pita pan. It's clever. Should be open. And yeah, I'm gonna fish this right here. So by the way, if you enjoy what I do and you want to show your love and you want to send me a token of appreciation, as I call it, a gratuity, not just cash, you want to send me something old school you think I'll like, well, you know, you can always drop me a line and I'll give you my address. But if you want to send me something by an e-transfer in Canada or PayPal from anywhere in the world, well, hey, be much appreciated. You know, $15, $1,500, much appreciated. And my email, of course, is eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. Elton, like Elton John. I can sing like him, but you know, I'm poor. My last name, McFall, M-C-F-A-L-L, McFall. Not McPhail, not McFly, McFall. And what else? Yeah, eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little ditty. I'm thrilled about the weather, like I said. As for the future, I'm more sure about my future than I am about the world's. That's for sure. So thanks. Oh, is that Indian food? Oh Jesus! I wish I didn't live so far. I don't even think I have a good Indian food restaurant in my neighborhood, for crying out loud. I want to downsize the Hochelaga. Look at this place. What's it called? Batteroy. That doesn't sound right, actually. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Ending this here on Saint Viateur at the corner of Saint-Urbain Street. Take care, guys. Adios. Bye-bye.